Yo-ho! What's up, guys? Krusty Kid here, ready for another Detroit Lions video. Fresh off of another Turkey Day loss to those Chicago Bears for a second year in a row. I mean, man, I was hoping my turkey was going to be sweet, but, it's a little bit sour. But, we got to move on, and it's kind of what we were expecting with that game. But, David, he didn't look too bad at quarterback. He did good for what it was for his first start. He didn't do too bad. I like what I saw. I mean, we were a little bit shaky in the second half offensively, but sometimes you just got to be able to make some plays, and we just weren't able to make enough plays down the stretch to win that game. But, the Lions have been playing tough. Regardless of the struggles and the injuries that we've had, this team is playing hard, which is good to see. But let's get right into this game coming up. We got the Minnesota Vikings. This time we're going to them. They beat us earlier this year in Detroit. I want to say it was by 12 points. So let's just get right into it. Starting with our defense. The defense. That's probably been our Achilles heel this entire season. We've been struggling on that side of the ball. I want to say particularly the first time Minnesota played us this year. I think that's when our defense really started to, went from bending and then straight up just breaking. I mean, at that point, prior to that game, we'd give up a lot of yards here and there, and, we'd give up points here and there, but we would usually, hold people to an extent, but it seems like after that Vikings game, it seems like we just can't stop anything. We can't stop the run, which leads to the play action, so we're not stopping the pass. We just, especially, I'm not saying we're giving up points all the time, but when the Detroit Lions need crucial stops on defense when we have a lead, they're just not getting the stops that we need to win some of these football games. And with Stafford being out, he's not there to be able to, get the ball back and clutch some of these victories out. You can't ask that of all of our backups, so this is the kind of thing where your defense needs to be able to step up, and they just haven't been able to do that. So, like I said, the Lions were eliminated from the playoffs. We got to be looking towards the draft, but into this game, defensive-wise, it's the same thing I'm going to say, which we were unable to do the first time around when we played these guys, was get pressure on Kirk Cousins. So I think we need to play it a little bit different. We're going to have to blitz a lot more than we did the first meeting, because how we play them, we really got nothing done defensively. We got one stop, but there was a missed throw by Kirk Cousins. But we're going to have to be able to get pressure on Kirk and be able to, and hopefully stop the run in that in the process of doing so. I don't know how Cook is doing right now. I think he was a little bit banged up after the last game because they just came off a loss in Seattle. But we're just outmatched against this team right now. I really feel it's a bad matchup, like I said the first time around. But if there's going to be a key to us winning this game, it's going to have to be through our defense. We have to be able to get these guys off of the field on third down. And we cannot be giving up so much plays off of play action. Kirk Cousins is strong when he could get that run game going, because he's really good in play action. He's actually top. I believe he's top 3 in the league right now. I can't. Don't hit me up on that one for sure, but I'm pretty sure that he's top 3 as far as play action yards and percentage on completions and touchdowns. I know he's in top 5 in touchdowns off of play action. But now onto our offense. I know we got to be able to try and run the ball. I know Kerryon Johnson's getting back from the IR thing, but he won't be able to. I don't think he can play until week 16, so he definitely won't be playing in this game. But I think our run game hasn't. Bowie hasn't looked too bad. These past, I want to say 2 games since he's been in there. I like what I'm seeing out of him. So we're showing some promise. Going for next year. Like I said, this is a evaluation process. See what you got on the field. But offensively, I want to say we want to be able to run the ball, but I don't really see it happening too much against this Vikings unit. They're going to probably try and force us to pass, see what our quarterback, our third-string quarterback can do against their defense. So I expect there to be a lot of pressure, them stopping the run, making us have to forcing us to have to throw the ball. And yeah, I think it could be a long day for our offense, especially with Stafford not back there. I think it could be a rough one, but like I said, the Lions did have success against the Vikings defense last time, but Stafford was under center. So we'll see how the young blood does. This his first time around against the Vikings. But as far as us winning this game, I just don't see it happening. I just don't. The Vikings are going to be pretty hungry as well, coming off of a loss. We've been on a losing streak, but they got something to fight for. They got the playoffs still in the balance here, so they have a lot to fight for, and I just think we're outmatched here. I want this team to win. I hate seeing my team lose, but at the same time, with the draft, just a couple more losses and a couple teams, win. that are in the down in the distance with us as far as draft order. I mean, we could see ourselves in the top 3 pretty quick here, and that could be good. I don't think we'll get Chase Young. I mean, that'd be a dream pick because the Lions have struggled to get pressure this year, and that's been one of our weaknesses. I think we could either go linebacker or defensive end, but as far as this game is concerned, yeah, I got the Vikings winning this one. I'm hoping for a good showing. As long as the Lions come out and play hard, which they've been doing even in all the losses that they've been having. I mean, the worst we've lost is by 12 points, which was against, hey, this same Vikings team we're going to be playing this weekend. But they've been playing hard, and they've been in a lot of their games. I think just a couple more pieces on defense and, shore up that offensive line a little bit, and we can get some more consistency out of the run game. This team could make a run next year, but until then, go Lions, and we'll see what happens this weekend, and you guys enjoy your week.